Hello everyone, welcome you all to the 𝐎𝐮𝐫. So welcome to yet another session for the commerce, that is session number 3, which we are doing 45 to 50 questions per session of commerce. Previous year question, most important. So in this series, this is the third one, third commerce session. So you can subscribe to this channel if you are first time in this channel. Myself, Vodnala Shivalingam, a qualified NET JRF in Commerce. I am teaching to the UGC NET Paper 1 and Paper 2 Commerce since the 5 years. So, every day we are taking a session. Daily Paper 1, 6 p.m. Paper 1 Marathon, 30 questions, and daily 50 questions of Commerce at 8 p.m. So, you can subscribe for getting these sessions and join our Telegram group. If you are a UGC NET aspirant and AP and Telangana SET group also, separate WhatsApp groups are there. UGC NET Paper 1 and Commerce combo test series is available at a $299. So full length 17 Paper 1 mock test and 11 Commerce mock tests are there with a detailed explanation of each and every question in the mock. Next, there is the Paper 1 revision magazine in 32 pages in this magazine type. 32 pages, paper 1, 7 units has been compiled. So you can purchase this one from the link given in the description and in the comment box also it is pinned. If you want a revision course, which is a full length recorded course, 4 months validity with a previous year question, detailed explanation and classes, PDFs, video revision classes, PDFs, quizzes, online mock tests, everything will be under one roof. For both paper 1 and paper 2 commerce, 1999, single paper will be 999. And Telugu వాళ్ళు తెలంగాణ aspirants TSSET paper 1 bilingual లో కావాలనుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఈ కోర్స్ తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఫుల్ లెంత్ రికార్డెడ్ 1800 అండ్ పేపర్ 2 కావాలనుకుంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం లో ఉంటుంది కామర్స్. పేపర్ 1 పేపర్ 2 కలిపి 2800 ఉంటుంది. అండ్ దోస్ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఫర్ UGC NET December 2024 course. That course will be starting after June exam results only. And Karnataka aspirants, those are asking for PU, pre-university lecturer exam, commerce. So that syllabus and UGC NET syllabus is same. But the batch of Karnataka will start separately once the notification is out. If you want to cover the syllabus, you can take a UGC NET commerce course. So at a 3600, complete detailed coverage will be there. Same syllabus as your PU commerce syllabus. Question number 1 of this session. Commerce question number 1. Before starting, do hit a like button. Subscribe to this channel. Chalo, question number 1. Belated written under section 139 subsection 4 can be filed at any time. So answer for this question is 3, but there is an amendment, sir. This was old answer, but there is an amendment in 2022. Amendment is what? The answer is given as an expiry of relevant assessment year or before the assessment is completing, whichever is earlier. Here simply section number 139 subsection 4, late return can be filed. Late return can be filed before the end of relevant assessment year. Not correct. Now this is replaced with a before the 3 months of end of relevant assessment year. End of relevant assessment year. So before the 3 months of relevant assessment year ending, or else before the assessment completion. Whichever the date occurs earlier, that will be your due date for belated return, last date for belated return or the late return. So before the 3 months of end of relevant assessment year, not just before the end of assessment year, before the 3 months of end of relevant assessment year or the before completion of assessment, which occurs earlier, will be belated return last day. So the answer is, for this question, this is 3 only, but here before 3 months will come. This was a previous year question now, so at that time the provision was like that only. Next, this is the second question, madam. Arrange in a correct sequence. Answer is yes, it is 1. ACBD. Income under the different head we will calculate first. Later, adjustment of the set off and carry forward of the losses. Second. Third one is deduction. Later, after calculating the total income, if any decimals or the fraction comes, we will be rounding off to nearest 10 rupees. We'll be rounding off to nearest 10 rupees. Okay, that is separate section also there for rounding off. The steps in the capital budgeting process. Steps in capital budgeting process. Steps in capital budgeting process. Answer is option number B will come. How come A, how come D, how come C, sir? Except answer, you are telling everything. First, A, cash flow estimation. Because there is no project identification something in the statements. First, from each year, year 1, year 2, how much cash flow is going to come from each year. Later, identify the discount rate, present value, annuity factor or the discount rate. Later, determine the net present value, whether positive or negative. If it is positive, selection decision will be accept. If it is negative, selection decision will be negative. Reject it. So A, B, D, C. Next, ad hoc teams formed to solve a unusual problem. Suitable when there are large number of projects, small projects. Status free and hierarchy free organization. Digital or .com organization. These are the types of organization in business management. Ad hoc means temporary. Please understand the term. Ad hoc means temporary. For that unusual problem, we are just forming a one team to solve that. Like a SIT, special investigation team will be there, na? Like that only. Answer is option 3. A2. Task force. Task force. Ad hoc team isn't task force because special investigation. That is only for that particular solving of that problem we have appointed. Suitable when there are large number of small projects. Large number of means so many number of small projects are available. In such case, we'll use the matrix. Matrix is a mix of functional press project organization is a matrix. Next, third one is free and hierarchy free, virtual. In virtual organization which is connected over the online, there is no hierarchy to be followed. It is free from hierarchy and status also will be free. Anyone can connect to anyone. Digital.com organization is a free form organization. Digital.com is a free form organization. It means you can see here, Digital.com, a virtual organization, refers to collection of geographically spread individuals or the organization that depends upon electronic linking. Even virtual organization also electronic linking. I think we have mismatched. C. The status free. Yes, I have mismatched. Status free is a free form. Status free is a free form organization. Digital.com is a virtual organization. Mismatch. Sorry. Correct answer is option C. Meaning of unpaid seller. Jujube. Easy. Do hit a like button if you like it. If you don't like it, please hit a dislike button strongly. So answer is 3. The person who has sold the goods and has not received the price, then he will become unpaid seller. We sold the goods but the buyer has not paid. Then we will become unpaid seller. We have not received our payment. Sequence of CSR, eligibility criteria and spending as per the provisions of section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. Section 135 deals with the CSR activity. So the sequence of events, how it will happen. First, so here if you look at, we have to check whether this company is liable for, or else is it mandatory has to put in CSR activities or not. If a net worth of 500 crore or more, or else second condition, a turnover of 1000 crore or more, or else if this is also not satisfied, this is also not satisfied. The third one is 5 crore or more. The third one is 5 crore or more. These are the three conditions. Either a net worth or turnover or finally a net profit. Three things will check. If any one of the conditions satisfied, they are eligible for CSR activity to spend. After checking, then we have to go for calculation of how much amount. 2% of last 3 years average profit. Last 3 years average profit will be calculated. Then this amount will be, they have to spend it on CSR activities. If they are not taking as such, if they are not complying with the section 135, then penalty or penal action will be initiated by company appellate tribunal. Next, which of the following is the first order condition of profit maximization? There are two things, first order condition, second order condition for maximization of the profit. So what are those two conditions of profit maximization? So answer is option 2. This is the first order condition, and here MC curve cuts the MR curve from below. When MC curve cuts MR curve from below, then this will be a second order condition. This will be a second order condition. When marginal cost curve cuts the MR curve from below, or MC equal to MR is the first order. Second order, MC cuts the MR from below. Next, international product life cycle stage. Whether it is international or national, life cycle will be same related to the product. That is introduction, growth, maturity and decline. So answer will be second order. That's what I told now. Second order. MC curve cuts the MR curve from below. Answer for this question is 1. Yes, it is 1. Introduction stage, only few competitors will be there in the introduction because that's a new product. Competitors will not enter it here itself. Growth stage is an competitors in other high income countries begin production for their domestic market. So whatever the product that we introduce for their country own domestic purpose, they will be producing in their own country related to our product. And in maturity stage, they will also come to other countries. They will export to other countries. The other high income countries export to innovating country. And declining is competitors from other high income countries may begin the production in developing countries. Not only exporting, now they will go and start in the developing country. In such case, competition will go high, our product will fall down. The sales will fall down when competitors are more in the market. Which of the following method is not a part of the job training method? We have two types of category of training, that is on the job and off the job. So which is not a on the job? For answer for this question is option 3. Apprenticeship is not an off the job training, this is on the job training. Whereas remaining transitional, conference method, sensitivity is a off the job training method. If you can look at on the job are coaching, mentoring, job rotation, job instructional, apprenticeship, understudy, internship are on the job. So when we are when we are in job, we will get the training. Off the job means classroom lectures, vestibular training, simulation. Sensitivity means personality development, transactional, business games, role playing, which is not on the floor of the job where we are going to do. In that place, the training will not be there. In some other place, the training will be there. That is off the job. Credit flows to agriculture and SME sector has increased in recent years. RBI has gradually relaxed various controls in credit market. Answer is option 1. It's correct only. I will show you one picture so that it will be easy for you to recognize. Direct agriculture credit as a percentage of agriculture GDP from 1950, starting of our government. So how it is increasing? Agriculture credit is this one. Total orange line. It is increasing. Even now also keep on increasing. First statement is related to agriculture credit. And RBI gradually relax various controls on the credit market. So means whenever they are taking a loan, the agriculture loan, somehow the relaxations are there, not that much stringent as compared to the personal loan and other loans. Agriculture loans are not that much heavy punishments will be there if they are not going to pay. Span of management is determined by. Span of management is determined by. Answer for this option 2 is a given answer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Managers training, managers personal qualities and subordinate training. Trade union not part of the span of management. Span of management means under one supervisor, how many people should be there? Actually, this management is different, span of control is different. Span of control will talk about under one supervisor or one manager, how many team members should be there. How much he can require or how much he is capable, that many should be there. Usually, the scope it will talk about. Whereas span of management means it's a manager's training and a manager's personal qualities will be determined in this. Subordinates training also will be determined. How well you are able to control or manage within your team. That's the entire span of management. You can see. It means number of people managed and effectively by a single officer or manager in an organization. So it will impact based on the qualification and qualities of the manager, level of management, nature of work, financial position of the organization, time available for the subordinates, superior subordinate relationship, clarity of plans and responsibilities, using communication technology. These are the various factors which can influence the management of scope, that is span of management. What is the overall cost of capital? Question is about overall cost of capital. So weighted average cost of capital, we should calculate 20% of debt and 80% equity. Their cost of debt is 10%, cost of equity is 15%. We should calculate accordingly. No idea. Oh my god. Madam, you are at the end of your preparation. You don't know how to calculate it. So it is simply a weighted average cost of capital. Weighted average cost of capital, that is KO. Cost of debt 10% into proportion of debt is 20%. Upon the cost of debt, proportion is 20%. And cost of equity 15%. Proportion of equity is how much? 80%. So the respective capital and their proportion. 1s are 25s are and 5 2s are. So it is 2% plus 0 0 cancel. 2 4s are 2 5s are and 5 3s are. 3 4s are 12. So it is 14%. Cost of debt is 10%, 15 is okay. Correct only, na? Answer is option 4. 14% will come. Total cost of capital they are asking. Here you can see how to calculate. Overall cost of capital include cost of equity into proportion of equity plus cost of preference into proportion of preference plus cost of debt into proportion of debt. So they have not given preference, only equity and debt we have calculated. Sunk cost, marginal cost, investment cost, implicit cost. Yes, it's 14%. It's simple. Thank you, sir. Madam, behind that cost of capital, so much of lamba concept will be there. Okay, anyways, no problem. Answer is option number. Actually, wrong answer. 1 is the given answer, but this is the wrong answer. Why it is wrong? We will discuss. Sunk cost means it is already expired, where we cannot make a decision based upon this. They matched with a value of input owned and used in the production, which is wrong. This 2 is actually implicit cost. Implicit cost. Ignore about this answer which is given by NTA, but actually implicit cost is the cost which we incurred for using our own resources, own funds and own inputs. That is implicit. And second one, change in total cost for a change in total output, which is a marginal cost. Costs that are unaffected by the decision means sunk cost it is. It should be 3. Total increase in cost resulting from a decision. Increase in is a investment cost. So correct answer should be 3. Sunk cost is 3. Marginal cost is 1. And investment cost is 4. Implicit cost is 2. So 3, 1, 4, 2 should be the correct answer. 3, 4, 1. 3142. 3142 is the correct answer conceptually. But NTA given this one, which is as the remaining options also not suitable, they went for that. It should be deleted. Identify the 3 mutually reinforcing pillars of Basel 3. 3 pillars of Basel. మార్జినల్ కాస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ చేసి చెప్పారు, అందులో ఆప్షన్ ఏ కరెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. Answer is option 2. Simply ABD. ABD. Minimum capital standard, supervised review of capital adequacy and market discipline. Credit risk management, management control are not separate pillars. There are 3 pillars of Basel 3. If you could look at pillar number 1, minimum capital and liquidity requirement. Pillar 2, enhanced supervisory review. Pillar 3, enhanced risk disclosure and market discipline. So there is a tier 1 capital, tier 2 capital will be there, and risk weighted asset calculation also will be there, and buffer NFSR also to be calculated. NSFR, net stable funding ratio, as per the liquidity standards of Basel 3, we should calculate that as well. If on an average 2 customers at a shopping mall per 1 minute, 2 customers are arriving per 1 minute, what is the probability that in a given minute exactly 3 customers will arrive? This is a Euler constant related to which distribution? Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution. The chance of success will be very low, chance of failure will be very high. Based on the Euler constant, we should identify. It's a Poisson distribution, yes. How to calculate this? So Poisson distribution equal to e power minus lambda into lambda power r divided by r factorial. So two customers are arriving at shopping mall. Two customers are arriving at shopping mall. So here they only declared that e power minus 2, which is lambda equal to 2. That is two customers. Then r will be equal to 3. So e power minus lambda already given 0.1353 into lambda power r, that is 2 power 3. 2 power 3. And r equal to 3 factorial. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1. If it is 2 factorial, 2 into 1. Anything before we should multiply. That's a factorial. Now how much it will come? 0.1353 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2 cube na. So 3 into 2 into 1. 1, 2, 1 to cancel. Right? So 4 into 1353. 4 3s are 12, 4 5s are 20 plus 1, 21. And 4 3s are 12 plus 2, 22. So 4 3s are 12 plus 2, 14. And 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5. So it is 5412. 0.5412 divided by 3. Divided by 3. 3 1s are 3 8s are 24. 3 4s are 1804. It is 1804, right? 1804 it is. Option A, 0.1804. X and Y are the partners in a business sharing profits and losses 3:2. They admit Z as a new partner for 1/5 share. Calculate the new PSR. Calculate the new PSR. This is a simple direct question. So there is no sacrificing ratio, nothing was mentioned. Then old ratio will be the sacrificing ratio. Old ratio is a 3/5, 2/5. Old ratio minus sacrificing ratio we should do. So here out of 1/5 is belong to Z. Then remaining 4/5 to be shared by the old partner. So to be shared by the old partner, 4/5, 4/5. Can I deduct directly like this? Can I deduct directly like this? I should not deduct, because whenever I am taking remaining share now, I should multiply. I should multiply. 3 4s are 12 by 25. 2 4s are 8 divided by 25. 1/5. To make it as equal to 25, we should multiply by 5. So 5 divided by 25. To make the denominator equal to 5, the third share, which is Z share. So we should multiply by 5 and 5 in the numerator denominator. Then 12:8:5 is the correct answer. Option A. Direct answer. వస్తుందండి, డైరెక్ట్ గా అన్ని వస్తాయి. క్లాస్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం చదివేటప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ వస్తాయండి. కానీ అదే డైరెక్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఇస్తే ఎందుకో ఇండైరెక్ట్ అయిపోతుంది, అర్థం కాకుండానే ఇండైరెక్ట్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. ఏంటంటే ఫెయిల్ అయినాక ఈవీఎంలు ట్యాంపరింగ్ అని అంటారు. So there are 8 stages of development of a new product, right? But what will come after concept testing stage? So there are 8 stages. Simply idea generation, idea screening, concept development and testing. After that, marketing strategy will come. That is an answer. Business analysis, product development, test marketing, commercialization. Idea generation, screening, concept testing and development. 4th, marketing strategy. 5, business analysis, product development. And 7, test marketing. 8, commercialization of the product. Means finally introducing the product into market. For doing a vouching of sales, what vouchers you will check it out? Vouching of the sales transaction. For vouching of the sales transaction. For vouching of the sales transaction. Answer is option number 3. Many people went wrong. Many are saying option 4, option 1. Option 3 is the correct answer. Option 3. Why it is 3? You should understand. The question is about vouching is a documentary evidence. That is, receipts are the some invoices will check related to the sales. Those are sales book. That sales book means credit sales that we made for doing and identifying the credit sales. And dispatch of goods means delivery notes. Dispatch of goods, P and A. Whereas direct note and credit note. Credit note will be generally in case of purchase return. Purchase return. At the time of purchase, we debited. Now at the time of returning the purchase, we will be crediting it. That's why credit note will be issued. So that is not a part of sales transaction. In penetration pricing, the business firm seeks to access the deeper market penetration by keeping prices. Penetration it is low. So penetration means initially low, later high. Skimming pricing means initially high, later low. So the deeper market penetration means keeping the prices low. Penetration can lead to lower cost per unit as the production expands, and it will discourage or blocks the competitors from the and for entering into the market. It will increase the sales also, profit also will increase because quantity will increase when you sell at a lower price. Process costing is appropriate for which of the following? Logistic and transportation, pharmaceutical and healthcare, tourism and hospitality, oil refinery firms. So for whom the process costing? Process costing generally for when multiple processes involved in the production process. It will be useful. Multiple step-wise process will be there now. Cheating, yaar. You cheated. Answer is visible, na? You cheated. Directly you are telling an answer without reading the question. Answer is D. That is only oil refinery firms are appropriate for process costing because there is the operation costing, there is a process costing. For the transportation purpose, there is a operation costing or a service costing will be useful. Pharmaceutical and healthcare firm, the process costing will not be useful because this is a service industry. That is again service costing. Tourism is also service costing. The above three are service or operation costing, whereas oil refinery is a multiple stepwise process will be involved. So here like this, process 1, raw material, process 2, process 3, like that it will be going on. Wood, pulping, washing, paper. So sequence. Telemarketing is a part of. Telemarketing is a part of. Okay, you are genuine. Pakka, you have not seen the answer and you have answered according to the question only. Super, excellent. Array, you are genuine student, sir. That's why you are in this class. Otherwise, you will be somewhere, na? Answer is 3. Fadafat questions. Answer is 3. Telemarketing is a part of direct marketing. They'll call now. Hello sir, we are calling from Hathway. Hello sir, we are calling from ICICI Bank. Hello sir, we are calling from Naptal. So do you want to have this machine in your hand? Naptal product, once they come now, it will be maximum for 3 days for operation. After 3 days, it will break. That is direct marketing. Telemarketing is calling to the customer and doing a marketing is a telemarketing. For decline in price, total revenue increases if demand is. हाँ, मेरा हिंदी तो हाई लेवल है, आपका लेवल नहीं है. मेरा हिंदी शशि तरूर का लेवल है एकदम. तो उतना तेज हिंदी आपको समझ नहीं आएगा, छोड़ दो. ऑक्सफोर्ड से सीख लिया मैंने हिंदी. Answer for this question. Option 1. Carefully, sir. Option 1. This is where we make a mistake. Option 1 is the correct answer. Hold on. We should answer it correctly. Conceptually, we should answer. So here, for a decline in price is coming down. Then they are saying total revenue is increasing. If demand is going to be elastic in nature, means the demand will be more. When demand increases, the price will come down, total revenue will increase when it is elastic only. Then in inelastic situation, it will not work. So option 1 is the correct answer. Price elasticity more than 1. Percentage change in demand is more as compared to the price. Then only revenue will increase. Otherwise, revenue will not increase. Channel conflict can be. This time we have done channel management so elaboratively. At least they should give some question from personality, channel development. Exceptional areas are there now which we covered. All questions should come from there only this time. Regular areas they should not ask in business management and HR. Answer is B. B and C. Vertical conflict, horizontal conflict. There is a multi-stage conflict also will be there. So in a channel management, sir, generally to integrate a multiple levels like a wholesaler, distributor and all, retailer, all this. At a funnel, we will have to coordinate many people. In such case, we will get a conflict sometime. The conflict is vertical conflict. Different levels of the same channel, like manager to subordinate, subordinate to employee. Horizontal means different channel of the same level. Different, same level, but within the same level within the channel. At a equal level, the conflict will be created. One manager to another manager. Multi-channel means different markets. The conflict or a dispute is getting created between two different things, not even vertical, not even horizontal. So something which can come from anywhere. Which of the following are sufficient to determine shutdown point of multi-commodity firm in a short run? Products are multiple products are there, not a single product, sir. They are not saying single product, multiple products. Point to be noted, multiple products. Answer is vertical and horizontal, that is 1 and 2. But option include diagonal and vertical. Where it is, madam? Why this much confusion? Answer is C, not B and C. Sorry. It is C answer. A and B. Achha, I marked this one, that's why confusion. Huh? This two. Vertical and horizontal. So answer for this question is when multi-commodity is there, option 2 is a given answer. Shutdown point for multi-commodity. Suppose say two commodities are there. In this, when the firm has to shut down in a short run. Because if one is profitable, another may be not profitable. Or this is profitable, this may not be. In such case, how to deal with that situation? So given option is to average variable cost of operation. Any shutdown point situation, the shutdown decision will be based on what? Variable cost of the firm. Why? For the production purpose, variable cost will be the main component. If you produce, variable cost will be there. If your production is 0, variable cost is 0. If your production is 10,000, variable cost will be 1 lakh. Like that, it will increase. So it will be directly proportional to the variable production only. So based on fixed cost, we should not take any type of shutdown decision. That's why variable cost will be taking into account and marginal revenue. Why the average marginal revenue? There is no average marginal revenue actually. Marginal revenue itself is average because the revenue by selling one additional output. Revenue by selling an additional output, an additional unit. Revenue for selling one additional unit. So the marginal revenue and variable cost both will be considered. Here variable cost of operations also mentioned, but average variable cost means variable cost per unit, marginal revenue per unit. Per unit they are considered, not the total. Current ratio is 2:1. If equal increase in current asset and liability, it would result in. Good evening. Half of the questions completed, but 1 hour done. You need to increase the speed. More 20 questions are there. 45 we need to do it. Why can't MR only? Because specifically they mentioned average MR. That's why we should assume that remaining is total MR. Otherwise MR itself is average. If they are not specifically mentioned. So when current ratio is 2:1, that is, suppose say 20,000 is to 10,000, it is there, 2:1. Then if it is increased by equal, here 10,000 increased, here 10,000 increased, then it will become 30,000 divided by 20,000. So previously 2:1, which is equal to 2. Now it is 3/2, which is equal to 1.5. Whether ratio is decreased or increased? No change in the current ratio now. No. There will be a decrease. Answer is C. We have added equal amount, but the ratio is changed from 2 to 1.5. So whenever equal increase is there in current asset and current liability, there will be a decrease in current ratio. Goodness of fit test. 100% people has to answer this one. Fast. खत्म, दम हो गया. Do hit a like button if you like a session, and you may hit a dislike button if you don't like it. Lock option 3. Lock. Yes, lock. Huh? Wait. You said lock. Why are you moving? Answer is C. Chi-square test, goodness of fit test, we call it as. Which of the following industry verticals received boost amid COVID-19 pandemic? Even though COVID-19 pandemic situation is there, but some of the industries have developed a lot. What are those industries? Answer is 3. A, B, C. Online education is increased because in 2020 and 21 online education went like anything. YouTube videos were performing like anything. Many hours spent by the people. And your e-commerce and e-payment infrastructure, digital banking has been introduced. Also, retailing and pharmaceutical, because pharmaceutical medical care was utmost important and emergency at that time. Hospitality, healthcare, not it. Here, healthcare services you cannot take. Here, hospitality means it related to tourism point of view. So that we cannot take it. It has been so much in danger, that entire industry due to the COVID. So many losses, the restaurant and all. Next, in moderately skewed distribution, which equation indicates correct? Relationship between mean, median, mode is correct. Option 4 cannot be, sir. Option 4, why it is not? Because healthcare is okay and services increase, they are saying are not actually increase. Medicare, it is there. And hospitality is related to tourism. Answer is option 2. Mode equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. This is a correct equation. Yesterday also, means every question paper one will come from this relationship. That is pakka. Sequence the activities in the process of standard costing. Standard costing sequence. Sequence, standard costing. Not shown all options. Why it is not showing, sir? Clearly visible. Answer is 1. Establishing a standards first. Measure the actual standard and you measured an actual. Identify the differences between both, which is comparison of standard and actual, and between the standard and actual what are the differences. Later you will be identifying the responsible center for the variances which occur. Is it an investment center, profit center, sales center, revenue center, cost center? So for that you will be keeping a responsibility on them by disposing it to the respective center. Political risk management comes in the ambit of which of the following financial decision? Political risk management comes in the ambit of which of the following financial decision? Political risk management is a multinational capital budgeting. Why, why political risk management will come? When you are taking any projects which includes the two countries, the political relationship of the two countries will come into existence to make this decision. Why? Suppose my project is linked with India and Pakistan. Assume if my project is to be if I'm making a decision to implement that project, there is a risk which is attached because the political relationship between India and Pakistan is not so good. So I have to stay back for making that decision of investment in that project. So that's why in multinational capital budgeting, that will be a major part to make a financial decision. Political risk. IT, GGC, GG, GGA, GGB. Yesterday, same question. So answer for this question is option number 3. Why GGC? Grant given to Congress means by other than company to political parties. By any person means other than company. GGB means grant given to BJP by companies to political parties. Company to political party. Grant given to BJP. GGA is for scientific research purpose. GG is for rent pay. HRA related. Rent pay. Which type of study would be the most appropriate to use in order to measure changed opinions of customer or consumer repeatedly? So the customer's opinions are continuously changing. Which of the study will be useful for doing a research on them? Keep on changing. One type of research we know in paper 1. So answer for this question is longitudinal study. Longitudinal means it will be keep on updating. Longitudinal means it's a long term. Over a period of time, how the perceptions of the data is changing, accordingly we need to study updated one. It's like a current affairs. Suppose we are preparing for 2025 examination, then some certain competitive exam. So from 2022 we started preparing. Every year 2022, every month we need to update ourselves with the current affairs. Every year we need to update. Every month we need to update. Every week we need to update. Every day we need to update. So like continuously updating till you reach your time period. So like that, when opinions are changing, data is changing, what type of study need to be conducted? Longitudinal. What is shadowing studies? Shadowing studies means the idea of shadowing someone to see what they are doing. A researcher accompanies the user and observe how they use the product. So simply what they are doing, we are just observing them. Shadowing means following them or observing them, how they are doing, what they are doing, and to learn much better and better knowledge, we will be doing this shadowing study. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is an example of sustainable marketing, social marketing, service marketing, relationship marketing. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Swachh Bharat. fast, 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 fast. One comment is there, sir. Shall I take a printout of hall ticket in color or black and white? I said black and white or anything is fine. Then again the question is about if I take front and back of hall ticket, is there any problem or should I take print of 2 pages separately? इतना confused क्यों भाई? You prepared well for this much hard work you have done. For 1 or 2 rupees, why this much? Marwadi. Social marketing is the correct. Social marketing, another examples are anti-tobacco, anti-drug, anti-pollution, anti-dowry, protection of the girl child, campaign against the use of plastic bag, green marketing are the examples of social, which is useful for the society. Simply for the public welfare purpose, we'll be doing that advertisement. Even tobacco advertisement in theaters also. Back to back, back to back. Excellent questions are coming. By looking at single, you can identify easily. Yes, all are correct. Option 1, absolute advantage theory, David Ricardo. Factor endowment theory, H.R. and Oakley. National comparative advantage theory, Michael Porter. Comparative advantage theory, Adam Smith. Sorry, ulta. Absolute advantage theory, Adam Smith. Comparative advantage theory, David Ricardo. Next, which of the following are describing the Irving-Fisher effect? This is somehow you need to think and answer. Because he was talking about the international Fisher effect, we call this as. Yes, Babita. Don't say like that, it will come down within 5 minutes. C. So answer is A, B, C. Actually, international Fisher effect. Sir Irving Fisher has explained about economic theory of real interest rate, nominal interest rate linking with a currency conversion. So here he was speaking about nominal and nominal interest rate is equal to real interest rate plus expected interest rate. And real interest rate, same this formula only. Nominal equal to real plus expected interest rate. Whereas real interest equal to nominal minus expected interest rate. That is the second statement. Exchange rate differential between two currencies explained by interest inflation rate differential. Interest inflation rate differential. So you can see here real interest rate equal to nominal interest rate minus expected, or nominal plus real equal to expected. Nominal minus real equal to expected inflation rate, or nominal equal to real plus expected rate of inflation. This is the main formula, sir. If you can remember, many questions will get answered. Similar type of question was appeared in 2022 also. So remember this formula. Real interest equal to nominal minus expected rate of inflation. Survey instrument used to assess customer perception of service quality are set scale, serve equal, serve preference, din serve, RSQS. Answer is D. Except a set scale, RR comes under the service quality dimension models only. You can see serve equal, service quality model. Service quality model has 5 dimensions. Reliability, assurance, tangibles, empathy, responsiveness. These are the 5 dimensions to measure the service quality. Serve preference given by the prominent tailor, serve preference, service preference. So here perception minus expectations are the major focus in serve preference. Din serve is an restaurant. Din serve. So here din serve is proposed as a reliable and relatively simple tool for how consumers view a restaurant service quality. 29 items are there in din serve questionnaire. Based on that, service quality was defined. RSQS, retail service quality scale. Retail service quality scale, RSQS. So this is majorly the retail service providers related quality measurement. Almost 28 scales, 5 dimension. That is physical aspect, reliability, personal interaction, problem solving, policy development. Here also 29 items but having 5 categories: assurance, empathy, reliability, responsiveness, tangibles. The categories are important. Next, here set scale, if you look at the consumer ethnocentrism tendency scale. Consumer ethnocentrism tendency scale, CET, consumer ethnocentrism tendency scale, developed by Chimpa and Sharma in 1987 to measure the ethnocentrism, means their origin, domestic. Ethnocentric means your own culture. So this question I will only tell by, because it's a old one. Answer is 1, ABC. Government, how much it is given in the COVID-19 pandemic for the various statements are given. Actually, these statements are vague statement. Provision of collateral free automatic loans worth of 3 lakh crore and 100% credit guarantee coverage to the banks and NBFCs. Credit guarantee coverage. And redefined MSME to include both investment and turnover criteria. So these are the things. But many other things also been done. The question which they stated is about that much only. So now it is not at all relevant. These are not at all important. No need to study also. It's already in 2020. It was. Now they will not concentrate in 2024. That's already old data. Very old. Sequence of the process of accounting. Answer is option number 4. Baby question it is. First, preparation, journalizing, and D, trial balance preparation. After that, C, preparation of annual financial statements, deriving a meaningful business decision by taking financial statement analysis. Which are hold true successfully for price discrimination? Condition for price discrimination. Yesterday also same question. There are 4 conditions now for price discrimination. So answer is B and C. Firm must possess a market power, which means monopoly power they should possess. Pure monopoly is not correct. That is a natural monopoly only. And must be difficult for the consumer one market to sell. So segmentation. We have to divide the market into segments. Monopoly power, market power, and segmentation. Segmentation having different price elasticity of demand. No case of resale. No resale about the product. The 4 conditions, if they satisfied, we can call it as they can discriminate the price accordingly. Arrange the management function in a logical sequence of getting the things done. Last 5 questions. Because 45 plus 45 only. Today 45, tomorrow 45. Why only 90 remaining 10? 2 passages will be there now. That's why. So answer is 2 for this. Planning, organizing, staffing, staffing, directing, coordinating and controlling. So staffing is the third one, which is to be. Staffing means experts. We should identify the expert for each. CRM process, sequence the steps. CRM, customer relationship management process. First, we will collect the, whenever you go to a DMart or else whenever you go to a more, they'll ask a mobile number. They'll collect a data, collection of the data. Later, analyze the data related to what they are purchasing by their mobile number. Even MedPlus, Apollo also, they'll ask for a phone number. Right. After that, identify the target customers for our product who are repeatedly purchasing. Later, develop a CRM program with their customer relationship program we need to maintain, like a loyalty points, rewards points. Finally, implement those programs for the CRM purpose. It is 2 answer. Whenever we go to MedPlus, they'll ask the mobile number. Why? Have a track and sending offer messages like that. IPRs protect the use of information and ideas that are of which value? It should have some value, na? What is that value? Why it is to be protected? Because it is having commercial value. If it is having commercial value, means saleable value. That's why the IPR is to be protected and registered. Have to be registered legally. Next, in monopolistically competitive market, which one of the following hold true? Firms are small relative to the total market. No firm has any market power. There is a easy entry and exit. Few firms have a market power. There is no easy entry and exit in the market. Read it carefully. Related to monopolistically competitive market. Monopolistic competitive market. Firms are small relative to the total because these are monopolistic markets are different small number of small firms having heterogeneous product, means different product they are selling. Large number of buyers will be there. And see, there are easy entry and easy exit. Many number of buyers, even many number of sellers also, but small size sellers are there. And no firm has market power. Actually, no firm has a market power is not a feature of the monopolistic. Why? We are not talking about the market power at all in monopolistic. Different products, different seller. Differentiated products is the main feature. So it is small firm to the total market, easy entry and exit. A and C are the correct answer. In order to calculate capital adequacy ratio, super for what, sir? In order to calculate the capital adequacy ratio, banks are required to take into which of the following risk? Because in Basel, all these three risks were mentioned clearly. Basel 2. Credit risk is mentioned, market risk, and operational risk. Operational risk is also this credit risk is also called as a leverage. So the three risks were clearly to be considered to calculate the capital adequacy ratio as per the Basel norms. Three risks. And last and final question. Which of the following retail analytical applications involves use of such techniques to gain insight into the customer buying pattern? Customer buying pattern. Yes, all are needed. For identifying a customer buying pattern, what are the techniques to be used? So answer is only D. That is, sorry, C only. Data mining only. Data mining means whatever, suppose MedPlus or the Apollo is collecting a phone numbers, or else more, many different supermarkets are collecting our phone number, shopping malls are collecting our phone number. Why they are collecting our phone number? Whenever they enter our phone number, now they will understand what items are purchased by them. They will identify the buying pattern of the buyer. What type of preferences are there for this customer? We'll send that offer only to this customer. What type of preference are there with this? Previously, what he bought, how his track record, everything. That's a mining, means whatever the data already collected, you are mining into the details of each buyer and their preferences. That is why it is data mining only. Factor analysis is a qualitative research method. For doing a qualitative analysis, regression analysis is a quantitative one, dependency, independency. Data scrapping means eliminating the incomplete data. Data cloning means copying a data from one to another, is a cloning of the data. Okay. So these are the questions. 45 questions which we completed. Target for today is been completed. Task done. Tomorrow 45 questions will be there. I hope you like the sessions. If you like it, our request is only one thing: one share, one comment, one like, one subscribe. That's it. That will be making our day to do more and more session. And tomorrow, as usual, 6 p.m. paper 1, 8 p.m. paper 2 will be there. This is our schedule. We will be following the same schedule tomorrow also. And if you want to place the order for this book, the test series is available. If you want, you can take it at a $299. So at last minute for the practice, it will be much useful to you. And if you want to place the order for this book, the link is given in the description. You can go with that. Thank you so much. Bye to all. Have a great day.